Yo, what is going on, everybody? Today we are going to be going through the 5 new heavyweights that are coming into the game today. They should be dropping shortly after or when this video drops. I am recording it before they come out, but they did get announced last night, so I'm going to go through them. And then I'm also going to go through the AP changes for today and what's to come from that. So the first card that is coming into the game is this Andrew Norwell for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm not sure what other teams he was on. Let me check. Andrew Norwell. He was also on the Carolina Panthers. So the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars getting this Andrew Norwell. Pretty solid overall. One of the better left tackles or left guards in the game, but I don't think he's the best. I believe there's a couple that are a little bit better than him. The second heavyweight that is coming out is this right tackle from the Panthers, Taylor Moton. Probably the best right tackle in the game besides Lyle Collins, who came out last week. Only the Panthers, but Panthers are getting 2 linemen for their team this week. Solid overall, but at the end of the day, these cards are all O linemen and D linemen. So let's get into the third one. The third card coming in here is this Ryan Kelly, a 90 overall center for the Colts. He should be the best center in the game, I believe. 90 overall. 90 pass block, 91 pass block, actually 92 if you power him up, 88 run block. Definitely the best center in the game. I might end up having to pick him up for my team, but I'm pretty positive he is only the Colts. Let me check. Yes, he is only the Indianapolis Colts, so they get another lineman for their team. Pretty solid. Let's get into the fourth one. The fourth heavyweight that is coming out tomorrow is this 89 overall Ndamukong Suh. He's not the greatest card, I'm not going to lie, but he will fit up a lot of teams. Pretty sure he's on at least 3 teams. Let's see, he is on the Lions, the Dolphins, the Rams, and right now he is on the Bucks, clearly. Pretty solid card. He's just very slow. Good block shed. He's bigger. I believe he's like probably close to 315 in the game, I would assume. But decent, not great. He's just way too slow to even see my field. And the fifth and final heavyweight for the week is this Michael Pierce from the Minnesota Vikings. Also played on the Ravens. Same situation as Ndamukong Suh. Pretty much the same card, just at D tackle and a little bit slower. Heavyweights could have been better this week with us getting Montez Sweat the first time around, but either way, some decent cards to fill for overall for your teams. And on to this AP update, which is quite interesting, actually. Okay, so they said this AP update should be coming out today, which is when I'm recording this, Wednesday. The first thing, both on offense and defense is raised to 14 AP from the original 12. It's a big thing, but with some of the tuning that they did, which you guys will see, it kind of just throws it off a little bit. Like the first thing right here, it's going to be kind of annoying, but I think it's pretty good for the game to make these scrambler quarterbacks usable early on in the year. They did add pass lead elite to improviser and scramblers. Pass lead elite is said by some people to be better than gunslinger, so it's a pretty good ability. We should start seeing quarterbacks as soon as this weekend, maybe, with Mike Vick possibly coming out to get pass lead elite. They cannot get both until they're a 96 overall with escape and pass lead elite, but they can get pass lead elite, and they're usually just fast quarterbacks that are usable because of their speed. But they added human joystick to improviser quarterbacks, tier 3 96 overall with 94 agility. They lowered the overall to unlock human joystick on scramblers from whatever it was to 95 overall and 93 agility now. I don't know why they want us to use human joystick so much. It's usually like 19 AP and it's just not very good. But as you can see, they also lowered the overall unlock for spin cycle and jukebox on improviser QBs, 92 overall and 90 juke or spin move. This one right here doesn't quite make sense to me. Inside Deadeye increased to 5 AP for field general and strong arm. I don't know, bro. It just doesn't make sense to me. It didn't work how it was supposed to work, but it literally underthrows and throws the ball behind people all the time. So it's like give and take. But I don't know. I've been using roaming the last 2 weeks since that came out anyways. So this inside Deadeye doesn't really affect me. But either way, it's interesting to see that and to see there's probably going to be a meta switch up with the abilities on offense, most likely. Moving over to the running back side of things, lower unlock for grab and go for elusive and receiving backs, unlocks at 90 for receiving, and unlocks at 90 overall and 90 agility for elusive back. Lowered the overall in trucking for tank on power backs, 93 overall, 93 trucking. Lowered human joystick. Like I said, they're trying to make us use this ability, even though it's really not that good. Unlocks for all elusive and receiving halfbacks with 95 overall and 93 agility. And then power backs, obviously 96 overall, 94 agility. Another thing they did do, lowered the AP from 2 to 1 on running back apprentice. Should have been like this already, but backfield master is literally 1 AP also, and it does both things. It gives you routes and it makes you run the routes better, and it lets you catch the ball. So I don't get the point of that, but wide receivers and tight ends, short and elite and mid and elite are now 2 AP across the board for wide receivers and tight ends, which means physical receivers, possession tight ends no longer get short in and mid in for 1 AP, which that's huge, honestly, because now George Kittle is practically useless. There's no point to use him anymore. That's the only reason people still use him in the first place, because short end was 1 AP, but now it's going to be 2. You're going to have to switch to Waller, Mackey, Jimmy Graham. There's like 3 to 4 top tight ends in the game that are really good that you're going to want to switch to. This one right here also makes 0 sense to me. Post up is now 3 AP for all positions. It was 1. Why is it jumping to 3? All it does is double team someone that's supposed to be double teamed. We should not need to spend ability points to double team somebody. It should just work. It's how the NFL is. If you double team someone, they're less likely to shed, which that's not the case. In this game, I feel like if you double team someone, they shed more unless you have post up, but I don't know. I think that should be a max of 2. I don't think it should be 3 at all. They lowered honorary linemen for blocking tight ends to 2 AP. Who cares, honestly? Outside linebacker and middle linebacker, they lowered lurker to 90 overall for field general and pass coverage, and then 91 overall for run stoppers. It's cool. Just make linebackers jump. We should not need to use an ability to make our players get their feet off the ground. It just doesn't make sense. D-end and outside linebackers, edge threat lowered to 2 AP for speed and power rushers, and then double or nothing lowered to 3 AP for power and speed D-ends and outside linebackers. I don't think that's a big deal. Double or nothing at the D tackle could be really good this year. Edge threat on current gen at least is going to be very annoying to deal with. I've heard edge threat is amazing on current gen still. So them lowering it is going to make that a very fun gaming experience for you guys. And then last and finally, D tackle inside stuff lowered to 1 AP on run stopper D tackles, which it's all right, but let's be honest, it's not that good anyways. Overall, I don't really mind them changing the AP a little bit. It shifts the meta a little bit, especially if like a scrambler or an improviser quarterback does come out this weekend. But overall, I'm going to be playing it right after this video goes live. You guys can come over to my Twitch, watch me on there. I'm going to be testing things. I'm going to be using Josh Allen for the first time. So if you guys do want to come through, make sure to do so. The link will be down in the description. And if you did enjoy the video, let's try to get 10 likes. If you guys do want to show love, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're really close to 400. So if you guys have not subbed yet, let's get to 400. And then let's just keep grinding to 1K, honestly. But I will see you guys tomorrow with the new limiteds. And we'll go over the team update, I guess, for Weekend League on Friday. But I am playing in FNF this week, if you do know what that is, the Mudhead tournament on Friday night. And then we do start the Thanksgiving tourney this weekend. So I'll be live from 1 p.m. to probably late in the day, Saturday. Not Sunday, because I'm going to be watching football like any other normal human. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate y'all for watching, and peace out.